What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. You did it. You made it. Wow. Didn't think you could do it, but you made it. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is episode 299, dude. We're almost there. We're almost at 300. And, damn, that's crazy. 300, dude. That's one, some might say too many, but I don't think that's enough. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for tuning into another episode. We got a good one. I think we got a juicy one this week. I would tell you, I usually start the episode with what I've been up to, but I really haven't been doing fucking anything, man. I'm just working, scripting, filming, editing, all that bullshit. I just had a coffee before this, and it made my tongue really yellow. So, I had to brush my teeth before a podcast, which felt weird, you know, because it's not like you guys can smell my breath, but I was scared. I had like a nervous breakdown. I was like, what if I was about to record and I was like, wait, hold up. What if I like talk or like have my mouth open and then people see yellow tongue and they start calling me yellow tongue guy, and I just never lived that down, you know. I hope you can hear the fan that's right beside me. I don't think it'll pick up on the microphone, but I have to put a fan right beside me because it is hot. It is hot in Toronto. It's like freaking 35 fucking degrees today, Celsius, by the way. None of that Fahrenheit bullshit that makes no goddamn sense. Friggin' heat wave going on right now. Why do they even call it a heat wave? Wish I could wave goodbye to it. So, and we're off to the races already. So, guys, we have juice to talk about. I don't want to call this drama, but a situation, you know. Take the fucking the moist critical meta and just call it a situation instead of drama. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there's a little bit of drama in the Pokemon card community. Okay, and I wanted to talk about it because it's pretty juicy, and I felt a certain type of way about it, and then when it was first popping off, and then some other shit came out, and I was like, oh wait, hold up, and the whole thing is really interesting. So let's go through this stuff. I guess first off, let's do a little bit of a background on. So I'm a big Pokemon fan, humongous Pokemon fan, and Pikachu's right behind me right there. And, you know, I have a bunch of cards. I'm an avid Pokemon card collector. I love collecting Raichu cards. He's my favorite little guy. But I collect all sorts of cards. Any card that I like, that I think is cool, I collect that because that's what collecting should be, you know? You don't collect stuff because it's like, oh, this is going to go up in value like fucking crazy. It's like, no, I just think I like cards that I like, and then I buy them, and then I have them, and I look at them, and then that's it. Repeat. Rinse and repeat, basically. And Pokemon, the Pokemon cards have, you know, they've gotten pretty popular. All these Pokemon card shows and everything are getting pretty popular. People start reselling stuff and everything, which is, you know, you could have your opinions toward that, right? But a lot of people make a living that way. And one of the people who make a living that way is a guy named Jason Paige. And if the name sounds familiar, it's because Jason Paige, what's he look like? This guy, he was the singer of the original Pokemon theme song. I wanna be the very best. And you know, and before we get into this drama, like legend, right? Legendary vocalist. That theme song is, you know, probably like one of the best, most iconic theme songs of all time. But yeah, as you can see here, he labels himself as the voice of a generation, which is obviously a bold claim. Where's his website at? I want to find his website. Yeah, the voice of a generation. Brand highlights. He's done stuff for friggin' everything. Bounty, Mountain Dew, Rick and Morty, Folgers, Cobra Kai, Pokemon. Yeah, the voice of a generation is crazy. When when one of the credits is Mountain Dew. Dude, you're the voice of my... Dude, that Mountain Dew commercial is my childhood, bro. But no, I get it. You know, you got to brand yourself. I get it. But Jason Paige was called out big time in a TikTok, sort of like a vendor POV. These have been really popular. Like, so they'll set up cameras. Usually people set up cameras at their tables at Pokemon card shows, and they just keep it rolling the whole time. So if something happens, like maybe someone steals something, they have video footage of it. And also just for like personal, you know, they can make content out of it, and also just for like inventory reason as well. So this was taken by this guy. What's his fucking name? It's like Boosters and fucking bullshit or whatever. Sorry, I had it saved, but I saved these to my computer, so I don't remember the guy's name. Okay, Boosters and Bangers. Okay. It's your typical Pokemon shit. So let's watch this TikTok and see how this situation unfolded.
So you pulled this out of a $10 pack?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Out of the vending machine. He just said he was going to buy.
Out of the vending machine?
Vending machine right there.
Whoa. All right. Market on it is $4.40.
What percentage would you give me at trade?
You know what? For you, I give you 90%. I give you $400 straight.
What do you think? Would you give me 85% cash for it?
375, 85% cash. More than that.
Big one or another big one.
Oh my God, this kid's cooking me.
Yeah, 380.
Okay, first off, dude,
He's a
I am
shrewd
so impressed by these like children who are like haggling these dudes. I'd be so scared to do that if I was a kid. Someone was like, I was such a shy little kid, bro. If someone was like, hey, I was like, I want to sell this Pokemon card, and they're like, okay, I can give you fucking 2% sales price. I'd be like, okay, yeah, that's actually a good, fair thing for me.
I'll do 380 for you, buddy.
Oh, thanks.
Of course.
Let's go. I want money.
Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy the show.
A few moments later.
So they pull this card out of a vending machine, I guess, bring it to this dude, Boosters and Bangers. He pays them $385. And then let's see what happens next.
We can take these.
He used my money for it, so I want to know if that was a good deal.
Brother for his brother. Very nice brother. Right?
Why are you trying to sell it then?
He has like wire, this wires remorse. Which is this Gengar?
That is 150. Do you?
So he wants this. The little kid wants this Japanese jungle Gengar, which he has as the sticker price $150. Okay, remember that it's a $150 card. This is a very nice looking card right there. Very cool.
I got the Gengar for a really good deal. I mean, do you want to just trade these two for the Gengar?
Yeah. Wait, how much do you say that one's like prices right now?
It's $150.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.
2 hours later.
What did you trade Jason Paige for?
It's a graded sign card, but it's not real. Jason Paige.
No way. Wait.
So yeah, the other thing I forgot to mention, Jason Paige also, so he like performs at all these like card shows. He sings the fucking theme song, but he also like has a table at these card shows where he like sells Pokemon cards too. But we'll get into that in a second too.
You traded the Gengar I gave you to Jason Paige?
Yeah, these kids that seemingly got a $150 Gengar card went to Jason Paige booth and traded it for like a graded card that we're going to see in a second.
Good. I think you made a bad trade. It's not real.
Yeah, it's like...
Tell me to go. You think I should go back and do it?
Okay, bro, let's see what they traded this Gengar for. So a 2025 AGS promo card, Robo grading, Jason Paige autograph. The card is like So this is not, obviously this is a fake Pokemon card. This is not a real Pokemon card. Like it low key like looks like fucking AI made it. I don't know if that's true, but it looks like shit. Like robo grading. And the move is machine learning. So yeah, maybe this was made with AI. So they traded an actual, like, you know, pretty valuable Pokemon card for this, which is strange because this is a promo card from AGS, graded a 10, whatever, by AGS. So it's like, yeah, of course they're going to grade it a 10. Of course they're going to do that. So let's finish this. Only like 10 seconds left.
You guys just traded Jason Paige for a fake card.
Yeah, he told us that. He said that it would be a better deal on our side.
He's a con artist.
Dominic, we gotta go back. I swear, if his booth's not there, I'm killed.
Yeah, so that was the original video. Everyone in the friggin' Pokemon community was losing their minds, freaking out at Jason Paige doing this because, yeah, from this video, that is objectively insane. It's one thing, it's like, if it's an adult, sure, but like kids, you know, to be like, hey kids, I sang that song that you like. Now, give me that. Now, give me that. Give me that, though. Yeah, I know I sang the song you like, but also give me that. Gimme that now. Give me that. So this dude, Boosters and Bangers, he made like a super long video kind of recapping everything. I don't think we need to watch all of it because this is basically him just recapping everything. Yeah. Yeah, and then I guess he mentioned other stuff like, okay, there's just so much. You guys can go watch this video, but I'm not just trying to like sit down and just watch a 6-minute video on this. But let's this Jason Paige cringe video. Let's I saw this video a few months ago and I thought it gave me like weird vibes, but I was like, okay, maybe this is just like normal. Maybe this is what like he does and it's fine and people are okay with it, but I thought it was weird. But let's watch this one. This is Jason Paige working his magic at another vendor's booth.
You trading for autos?
What are you thinking?
Well, I got 2 autographs. There's 2 autographs.
Okay.
We're selling the regular auto for 50
Okay.
and the full auto for 100.
Okay.
I will do that on one of your cards, multiplying the value of the card by...
yeah, dude. So I guess his thing that he does is he goes like booth to booth and is like, hey, I'll sign one of your cards. Therefore increasing the value by exponentially is what he said. And then for him to do that, he gets one of the vendor's cards, which is like feels weird to me. Like that just feels odd. Like, because like, I mean, no shade, no tea, but I don't know if a Jason Paige auto is really adding like a ton of value to a card, you know? I mean, sure for the right collector, but like, I just think like in the grand scheme, I don't know how much that would actually be worth. And just for him to be like, hey, I'll sign your shit and then you give me some free shit that I can just have. And that's the thing, like, I don't want to like, you know, knock a guy's hustle, but just like some stuff just seems a little odd to me.
However much it resells for.
Yeah.
For a trade for one of the cards.
I mean, anything catches your eye, maybe?
What about that pack?
This one is the Type I Pokemon Center promo. They gave that for the grand opening of Pokemon Center in Taiwan.
Wow.
So it has one card in there in the Pikachu.
Oh, really? That one?
No, this is different.
How much is that worth?
35.
35. All right. Let's do that for a regular auto. So then you get the $50 auto for a $35 trade.
I'll do that.
Yes?
Yeah.
You can have the regular auto on this or on one of your items.
I'll just do one of those.
You got it right there. Would you like your name on there?
No, it's fine. Just yours.
Okay, so yeah, he signs one of his like own personal like fake cards, I guess. Let me see if they show a close up. Yeah. Dude. Voice of a generation. I mean, get the bag, but like, I don't know, dude. I feel like that was a bad trade for that guy. If he's just giving these out to any vendor, you know what I mean? So yeah, that was just a little strange to me. I saw that a few weeks ago, and I was like, that's a little odd. But what I do want to watch is Jason Paige. He actually made a response video to the Boosters and Bangers thing, and it kind of... This is like the one time where I was like, okay, damn. This is like one of the few times where a response video actually kind of makes the original poster look a little less, good. So let's see Jason Paige's response.
Hello, Internet. I've seen what's circulating, a video of a vendor's reaction to a trade I made with kids back in March, claiming that I'm a con man who scammed them with a fake card. I want to address this directly. I understand your anger when seeing and hearing all of this. The instinct to protect a kid is the right instinct. I'd have the same reaction if I heard that kids were getting scammed. But here's what the vendor's video didn't show you. The truth is that the trade we made was absolutely fair and in their favor. I'm not saying this to dodge responsibility for how it looks and how it was presented. The full story is just different from what it appears to be. I'm going to talk about this in terms of playing costs, not potential market value, which could be significantly higher. This card is a Pop 1 autographed, inscribed, graded AGS 10.
So let's just break that down. He said it's a Pop 1, which means in a population report, it would be the only one. Like, this is the only one that exists. Pop 1 means that this is a one of one. It does, the only one that exists. And it's like, I guess, but like just saying Pop 1, or like, a one of one, doesn't automatically make something valuable, like there still has to be like a market for it. Like I could, like I could pull a piece of fluff off of my sock and be like, this is a one of one fluff from my sock. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make it an automatically like a valuable thing. But he goes on to say some more stuff about this, which is interesting.
Company custom promo card. They don't sell these. It's a limited item. The vendor claims that it's a fake card, but it's clearly a promo card indicated by their logo on the back. And there's a market for promo cards. Many vendors, including myself, carry and sell signed, graded, authenticated promo cards. I've been selling them for years.
I guess like his response to it being a fake card, he's like, no, it's not fake. It's this company made it. It's like, yes, a company made the card. Of course it's a real card that exists in the world, but it's not a Pokemon card, which is like why are going to the show for the Pokemon cards. Like it's just like it's the same thing as like drawing a fucking picture of a fucking Squirtle and being like, this is a real Pokemon card, It's just it's such an odd way to frame it.
At all my events. AGS, for those of you who don't know it, is the third largest grading company by volume right now behind PSA and CGC.
Cap, bro. Yeah, dude, like I've never heard of AGS. Most popular card grading companies. Let's see. Yeah, the four major ones: PSA, Beckett, SGC, and then CGC. AGS I've never fucking heard of, dude. Like, so that's a lie.
They give out these promo cards, and they're limited, so there's a small resale value, probably $5, although some graded, authenticated with autographs can sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars. The custom promo AGS card.
Buying an unknown grading company's promo card for thousands of dollars. I'll say that
I had previously autographed and inscribed, which are two different things. Here is my price.
We got to look at his price list, dude, because this was wild. Regular signature $50, full name auto $100. You can't just do one. Just do one, dude. It's so crazy to do like, yeah, I'll do this quick signature for $50. If you want my full name, though, you got to pay double. And it's like, again, I get the bag, I guess, right? But also at the same time, it's like, you gotta like be a little realistic, man, because you can get regular signature $50, full name auto $100, signed certificate of authenticity, which is just $15 for another piece of paper, but that one's signed. If I was them, I would just buy the signed certificate of authenticity. That's $15. You know, it's like, I don't want your signature. Just give me this. Give me the certificate. It's signed. You know, even though these are bonuses, and then inscription up to 6 words. Got to catch them all. Multicolor autograph for like another $20 just to use different colors. Like, that's absurd, I think. $75 for an artist-drawn doodle sketch for him to doodle on a piece of on the fucking card, and then premium item upcharge for $150. So at most you could pay. Let me just see if I can do some quick math here. 100, 250, 325, 350. 370, like 300, almost $400, basically, if you did all of the fucking add-ons. That's what he's valuing his autograph at, which is a little wild.
I post this at all of the shows for the past 3 years. This is what it's been. At the top here is the base price of the 2 versions of my signature. The one on the AGS card was the $100 full autograph. There was an inscription from me on that card, which I charged $25 for. After I signed it, the card was then graded by AGS. The service itself costs about $18 plus shipping. People spend money on grading because it adds significant value to a card. So $5 card, $125 autograph, and inscription. $18 grading costs. We're at $148 plus whatever the shipping costs.
So this is the thing that was like really weird that I disagree with. So Jason Paige, he's saying the trade was fair for the $150 Gengar for his like weird fake Pokemon card that he signed. He's saying it's a fair trade because it's a $5 card plus $125 autograph that he set the price of. That's not market. That's like just what he came up with. So he's like, yeah, of course, whatever price that you attach to your signature at, that's, I guess but that's so unfair. That doesn't make any sense. No, it's $125 signature, so that automatically adds $125 value. Like, not really. Because, like, if his signature was $1 million, if he was charging $1 million for a signature, then that would make it a $1 million card? No. I don't know. That's just like such a disingenuous way to calculate the value of a card, because he could have attached any value to it. You know what I mean? He's like, no, well, I did 2 different colors, and I actually did a doodle of it, and I used a secret pen that was that was actually better. So that's a hidden fee. That's another $1,000. You know, it's just like, that's just not how you calculate stuff.
For you. It was graded a 10 out of 10. The higher the grade, the higher the value, which gives it a more
and that's the
inherent
thing,
value to a
it's
collector.
graded a 10. It's an AGS promo card graded by AGS. Kind of a conflict of interest there, low key, but you know.
But let's just stick with the pure costs that were calculated. About $150 total costs. This is the card the kids traded with me. There's a video of the kids holding up this exact card. You can't see it very clearly, but here's a screenshot of that video. I'm cropping out the kids' faces from the vendor's video, and we're protecting them. The vendor is also posting a screenshot of a Gengar card in his video, but it's not the photo of this actual card we traded. It's just something he grabbed from somewhere else. In the card world, the condition of a card determines its value above almost everything else. The kids were told by this vendor that this card was worth $150. Now, let me show you this card. This is an ungraded Gengar Japanese fossil. At first glance, the condition looks like a heavily played HP at best, clearly. But when you zoom in, you can see the ding here.
Yeah, this thing is
scratch.
Fucked, man. Genuinely like an awful condition card. And I didn't think about this or see it, like, because you didn't see the video. Like, I couldn't see the video that well in the vendor video. That it's not like I couldn't see the actual quality of it. So, yeah, bro, just a super fucked up, incredibly damaged card. And yeah, Jason goes on to say that this is not, like, in this condition, this card is not worth $150. And I would agree with him. That is maybe like a third of the price, maybe. At the same time, I still don't think it was a fair trade. I really don't. I don't think, like, if you're going to, I feel like I have no problem with this dude going to, like, being a vendor at Pokemon shows. I think that's really cool for him to, like, engage in the hobby and, you know, trade with people and make money. And I guess, I don't know. I just think it's tricky to, I'm trying to think of what I think it's weird when you get to, like, signing and selling fake cards that you attach your own value to. I think that's where it gets weird, because you can't, like, check on eBay or, like, alt for, like, any of these, like, robo grading fucking things that he's selling. And it's like this. The other thing is, like, if again, kids, man, like, you got to be, if you're trading stuff to kids, you got to really be like, okay, well, let's give them an actual Pokemon card. You know what I mean? Yeah, I would be. I feel like it makes more sense for him to trade and, you know, or buy and sell Pokemon cards, but, like, maybe just, like, on the side also sell, like, signed, like, headshots or something, like headshots of him. When you, like, I feel like that makes more sense, you know. But who knows?
Cards were worth $77, so it was traded for $77 of value, but the vendor states it's worth $150. Well, based on TCG Player and eBay recent sales, that's just not true. The actual market value for this card in HP condition might be about $75. And here's how I arrived at that. You can see
$70. Yeah, so I think, and he just goes on to blab and blab and blab, but pretty interesting because, yeah, the guy didn't really, the original poster, the booster guy, he didn't really say that or show that in the original video, which I think is super important to be like, yeah, this is the condition. Obviously, it was fucked. It was beat up. Which is probably why he said he got it for such a good price, because it was heavily damaged. But there was a response. Okay, response incoming. from the original poster in response to Jason Paige's response. So this is dude, this is probably like the worst response he could have done. He makes such a dumb point in this video. And he just made it so much worse because I was on his side, and then he made this video, and I was like, bruh.
So the Gengar that you guys saw in Jason Paige's response video, that is the Gengar that I gave the kids. No, he did not damage it. No, he did not alter it in any way. This Gengar is so damaged that, believe it or not, it would grade at a PSA 1. A PSA 1 of this card is actually valued at about $300 right now. That is how I got to the market value of $150.
Right off the bat, bad take, I think. You can't sell damaged cards because I will explain. If you guys don't know, PSA, they grade on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 is like bad damage card, and 10 is like pristine, like gem, mint, whatever. And there is a market for people. There are people who collect PSA 1s. And the reason people collect PSA 1s is that it's actually like really difficult to get a PSA 1. Okay. Because if a card is like too damaged, then they won't even grade it. They're like, oh, this is fucked. It's not even like, I wouldn't even grade this A1. This is just straight up damaged. But also, if it's like, damaged but not damaged enough, then they get a 2 or a 3. So it's like that's why the premium is so high. So you can't just be like, yeah, no, this will grade a 1 because you don't know that, right? You don't know that, so you can't just. And I'm sorry that I had to do this guy like this. The pause, dude, on this guy's face, that that sucks, dude. I'm really sorry. So I think this is such a silly way to price a card, and I think it's really irresponsible. Because then then you could just get any cards, fucking take a poop on them, rip them a bit, piss on them, burp on them or whatever, run them over with your car, and then put them all out in your case and be like, and you could charge like fucking what, like 3 times for each one? Because no, they'll grade a PSA 1. They'll all grade a PSA 1. So that's why my prices are so high. It's like if that was the case, then fucking everybody would be doing that, but it's not the case.
So this is damaged enough to be a PSA 1. Okay. PSA 1s are sought after.
I wasn't scamming anybody. I didn't say, hey kid, you want this card for your cards? Give me your really good condition cards and I'll give you this messed up card. Let's say it is an $80 card. His total market value on his cards were $77. So I traded the kid at 100% then. Jason Paige traded his card for the Gengar card, and then they came to me, they told me about the trade. The trade for this Gengar to Jason Paige's cards was still not an equal trade, no matter.
I agree with him here, though. I will say that I don't think that was an equal trade at all. Regardless, anything, like even a fucking I don't like even like an energy card for like an honestly like an energy card ungraded from fucking the newest set would be maybe a fair trade. Like who wants I just don't think anybody wants a fake Pokemon card,
Which way you want to paint it.
He does miss that card. He was in the wheeling dealing mode. The place was, full of action, and he wanted to, partake. And I think he probably got in a little bit over skis on that one. He was like, wait a minute.
I also asked him about his experience with Jason Paige, and he said the kids had a great time, but after finding out that the signature didn't really hold any intrinsic value, that's when they weren't that pleased with it. So the kids did end up going back to Jason's table, and they traded back out of the robo grading card. Jason Paige's team gave him a different card that was signed by Jason Paige. But my side is, and I still stand on it, that I do believe the value of that Gengar was $150. I will buy that card back from Jason Paige at $150. I will not pay $150 for a Jason Paige signature. I think that is exponentially overvalued.
Those are fighting. Yeah, so it's weird because like I agree with this guy about like that not being a fair trade. I don't agree with the PSA 1 take. That's very strange. I'm going to look right now on eBay. Sold listings for Jason Paige sold autos. Okay, that's so funny. Someone sold a Topps Pokemon card signed by Jason Paige, exponentially increasing its value. That's super funny. Okay, so yeah, we have some for $50. There's one for like $200 Canadian. So that's what, like $150. But again, these are real Pokemon cards. Yeah, we have a $50 one. So yeah, this is a look, this is where is this from? Vivid Voltage Zapdos Hollow, signed by Jason Paige, and that sold for $40. So, like, right off the bat, you have proof right here that the signature doesn't automatically increase the value of a card by $150. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think, I think it was very disingenuous and kind of weird for Jason Paige to make that trade. And I also think it was weird for the original guy to label that at $150 because it could PSA 1, because you don't know that. You just don't know that. PSA is super inconsistent with their grading also. Like, that could come back as a fucking 6, you know? Because I've had, like, really nice cards grade really low and really ugly ones get a 9. So it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I just thought that was interesting because it's sort of a... The other thing I want to mention was him kind of like walking up to a booth, a vendor, and be like, hey, maybe I'll sign one. Can I sign one? And then, like, you give me something. That puts the vendor in such an uncomfortable position. Because, sure, of course, in theory, you could be like, nah, man. You know, but it's like, at that point, you're like, sure, dude, I guess. You know, like, you don't want to offend him. You don't want to make him feel bad, you know? And it just kind of puts people in a weird position to sort of, like, leverage your quote, you know, your fame to, like, sell stuff. I don't know. If all I'm saying is, if you're going to sell your friggin' weird cards to people, I think, you know, just for adults, maybe. Don't try to be like, yo, this would be a good investment, little guy, you know? And the thing is, I've never, like, I sold cards on tour also. This is, I think I have a very, I have a unique perspective on this, because I sold autographed cards on tour, like fake trading cards, because I think that was like a fun merch item. And I signed every single one. It was one price for all of them. There was no add-ons. There was no, $50 for, I don't even know. I don't think that, how much, I don't even know. I forget how much they were. Can I Google it? Is it on Google? Because sometimes people put it. Oh, dude. Okay, signed trading card. Okay, it was $25. Okay? I'm not trying to, like, you know, one up the dude. But, like, $25 was what I was charging, okay? And it was, and I think, and even then I was like, people are going to fucking buy that? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I just think the whole situation is just icky. You know what I mean? And bro, hold on. Let me take a look at, we need to take a look at this Jason Paige website, dude. It is gnarly, dude. This $100 hoodie. Hold on. Oh my God, dude. Look at this thing. This fucking, if anyone pulls up wearing one of these, oh my God, dude, I need to get one of these stat. This is the most laundry day hoodie I've ever seen. Features, vivid, long-lasting prints. Okay, dude. It's a fucking sweater, dude. What else does he have to shop? Shoes. You know what I mean? Jason Paige shoes. Okay. This is so expensive. Yeah, he just sells signed shit. $100. Yeah, this is just wild, dude. I need to get the Jason Paige shoes. Literally, like, I will say this. What are those? Like, what are those, dude? Dude, I might have to buy these and the hoodie. Dude, the most fucked fit of all time, bro. Oh my god. I would have my shit rocked, dude. Oh man. And it's like, again, I don't want to make fun of this dude, but it's like that whole thing was just, it kind of put a weird taste in my mouth. You know what I mean? I gotta stop like beefing with all these fucking people. And making videos about him. I made a video about my new video about Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy's performing at like every single fucking Collecticon this summer. So if I go to any of them, he's gonna fucking kick my ass. And now Jason Paige might fucking kick my ass. But you know what? I don't give a damn. That was 40 minutes, dude, of talking about this. I hope you guys enjoy this little Pokemon card drama deep dive, and I hope you learned something. And I gotta give, and that's my alarm going off, and maybe that's a good time to wrap this up, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys on the next one, which will be episode 300, dude. What the hell? And I'll be doing a bonus episode this week. So, yeah, if you want to check out, I'm doing a Curtis commentary, actually, which if you guys don't know, I watch one of my old videos and I provide a little commentary, a little behind the scenes stuff, a little fun facts. And we're doing this one this week. I'm going to talk about the frightening world of AI generated content. I thought it'd be fun to revisit that one because it's a very, AI has only gotten a lot scarier. So this is going to be, and I haven't watched that video since I put it out. So it's going to be really interesting. Yeah, so that'll be on Patreon, patreon.com/very-really-good. If you want to check it out, that's great. If not, that's great. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your week. Have a good next week and all that. And I'll see you next time. Gotta catch 'em all.